Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data
yes,
to
this
construct
game did
your
come out
AR
after
display.
Batman Arkham Asylum.
Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
Yeah, there's a civilian down there. We want to try and help him if we can. He didn't get the nickname Jack the Ripper for no reason. Oh shit, I'm about to get spotted. Unless... I might have to reconsider this camera mode, because like, it seems like it's better than the main game's camera, but it's definitely also got its weirdness, its own like quirks. Okay, so we want to disable those guys at the same time to save the civilian. Easiest way to do that.
What? No, I'm not doing anything. Can we just kill him? It'll be easier. As opposed to Bullseye! Get off!
I saved you. Praise me. I
He
said
escaped the
praise
death
me.
rider. Let him know he is safe.
Thank you, thank you. I will not forget this.
Yeah. That is actually a core component of the story later on, Dash. It's like, yeah, they're cyborgs, but you still... It is very, very much like you are killing regular people who signed up to do a job. Again. Okay. It still didn't work. Try to do the execution. I don't know if the other enemies interfere with that. There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm getting into the groove of things now that I've actually got all my moves. Let's try out this here Chef Machete, because I've never used it before. Sneak attack. The box equips wasn't fast enough. Oh well. activating Jack the Ripper mode, which is my Devil Trigger. You normally don't have it until much later in the game, but this is New Game Plus, so I just have it immediately. Lets you just cut through anything while your energy lasts. God damn it. So you get into a bit of a tug of war with these guys, where you keep reflecting their shots, their counter parries, and eventually they will break. Well, in this case, it's not working. Alright, is that all of them? Yeah, okay.
They have erected an electromagnetic barricade. Maybe expecting UG or cyborg attack, huh?
So that there is a data computer. It unlocks VR missions that you can do. You access them from here. It resets you to the last checkpoint. And they're alright. They do add a bit of variety because there's like stealth goals, ones we have to like beat fights using certain conditions. They're alright, but
greetings.
Actually, one of the DLCs added like 30 extra VR missions that you can do. When I was practicing for this, I tried doing the ones I hadn't done before, and like nearly went crazy trying to do the stealth one. Because the stealth mechanics in this game are not great. They're serviceable, but they're very much just kind of like whatever. They're a prelude to actual fighting. So having a mission where you instantly die, you instantly feel if you get seen, is awkward as hell.
And you are? I am IF Prototype LQ84I.
IF Prototype.
Interface Prototype. All autonomous UGs feature high-level onboard artificial intelligence. An additional prototype interface enables verbal communication. I possess an intellect far beyond human reckoning.
You don't say. Okay then, what's the meaning of life? Why are we here?
I am here to kill you.
Good answer.
That's it? Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
I may analyze orders, but I may not disobey them. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
Your
Makes you wonder why they
content
gave
is
it to him in the
pointless.
first place.
Exterminate.
This is Blade Wolf, and he's one of the playable characters in the DLC dash.
You will die.
Alright, let's see.
A savvy warrior uses all of his tools. Backup required.
I've never done the DLC. I plan to while streaming this. But yeah, I've never touched Sam or Blade Wolf DLC. Don't know why. I owned it on console and on PC, and I just never did them.
What do you fight for? I am not allowed a choice. Use your intellect, evade my blows.
Alright, what else we got? Homing missiles, I want to save those. Gotcha.
Recovery complete. Multiple strike. To continue alone would be foolish. Help me.
Alright, Lyric's about to kick in any second.
Is this all the human mind is capable of?
There's one thing I don't like about this game's combat system, it's how a lot of your special moves work. But there's no hard lock-on, so you can't do them as easily as Devil May Cry. So instead you've got to do motions. Okay, yeah, this is it. Alright, come on, doggy.
What would an AI know about freedom?
So, Dash might know the significance of that. I don't know if Anri's too familiar with Metal Gear Solid 2. But Raiden's been manipulated most of his life, and his past was deliberately erased so that they could further control how he thought and how he acted. And it was EIs that did that. Like, the sons of the Patriot system. So yeah, he doesn't have too much love for EIs, and especially one talking about concepts like that. Alright. Now we do a sneaky sneak. Gotcha. Yeah, the shields, they were pretty effective the first time I played this game, and now I know how to deal with them, so they're not such a concern. If there's one thing about this game that's wonky though, it's fucking Ninja Run, trying to get over objects. It usually works, but sometimes it's a little... I just realized I'm still using the machete. Yeah? Like this run specifically, getting away from the helicopters. shit. Yeah, I'm still using the machete. Get Foxblade. Okay, a Foxblade is maybe a bit overpowered. I had been warned about that. It was one of the DLC weapons. It's kind of fucking bullshit. So we're gonna go back to, let's try Arms Breaker. Yeah, it's pretty much always in slice mode. It just cuts through people. Like, we didn't even get to see the helicopter, like, do its, like, finishing move thing. In fact, I'm inclined to... Okay, this will probably put me after the fight, but just in case. Yeah, okay, it does. There's another hostage here. I need to make sure I kill the enemies that are right next to
Pretty
him.
stupid to try and hide here. Looks to me like Russian spies. Hey. Get off! Bullseye!
Right, now we want to stay away from the hostage so that he doesn't get hit by any, like, random damage. So Henry, I'm not sure, maybe you, like, were dealing with, like, maybe a bug, because there's nothing hard about the run. You just hold forward and never let go in one direction. As long as you don't miss the QTE, you're fine.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Look at him run. So you can totally, like, chase them down and kill them anywhere. But I'm not going to do that. That'd be nasty. Off he goes,
The enemy's
through
got
the
vehicles
zone.
using that route. It's too far on foot and too heavily guarded. Stick with the plan and make your way through the old city.
Huh. Yeah, it's never happened for me, Henry. I don't think I've ever seen the death animation in that area. Maybe it was like I said, maybe it was like a bug or something. Because yeah, I literally I hold like down like southeast and just never let go of that direction for the entire run. Ah, there we go. Knew there was another box.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most likely it opens only. Perhaps you could find a cyborg with access and borrow it?
You see any cyborgs around here, Doc?
Why not double back? Check the vehicle route again. You know, back at the entrance to the old city. Who knows? Maybe you can hitch a ride. Most likely, platoon commanders carry correct ID data for the gate. Use enhanced mode to figure out who to hit.
Alright, so we're gonna run here and meet the vehicles halfway. When I was practicing with the mods and stuff, I did chapter 1 a few times, so I figured out the exact way to kill all these guys stealthily.
That's my boy.
Commander is over here. And I've got to get his arm. And this is pretty much just an excuse to introduce you to like
Bravo! Excellent
a
work.
type of collectible with the arms, which I think is just like, I think it's like concept art and stuff like that. The only difference this makes is that there's less enemies in this courtyard area. And they still know immediately that you're there. Alright, armor guy, just you and me. Oh shit, I'm still using the fox blade. Whoops. The thing reset, and I didn't. Actually, can I get two? No. Wasn't quite fast enough. I want to try using stun bullet. Let's do like one non-lethal fight. No, I believe you, Henry. I'm sure you're right. I've just never had that happen to me. For me, that problem happens a lot with the fucking clock tower, where like I almost always die at least once trying to run down that clock tower towards the rear.
Dolzaev.
Zoom 9,500%.
That woman.
Oh no, I thought.
What's happening? Your heart rate spiked.
Yeah.
Right, it's like, please
I
no,
just
I'm a
dodged
married
a
man.
bullet.
I have a
Alright,
kid.
I'm heading for the refinery.
So I'm curious, if I contact them,
Boris, I got a visual on Dolzaev and Mistral. Looked like they were arguing over something. Mistral's heading up the force at the refinery, correct? We're sure on that?
Yes, but I'm not sure how good a commander she is. As a fighter, talented, yes, I know, but...
Well, neither one looked very happy. Maybe she'll withdraw.
Oh, I doubt that. She may not like him, but she will follow her orders. She is just the leader on the ground here, I think. Someone else is calling the shots behind cover.
All right. But what's the end game here? Say I die and we can't stop them. Then what? Are they even capable of forming a real government? Do they think the people here would support Dolzaev?
Good question, Tovarich. History shows it is a much easier thing to take a government than to keep it. An unpopular regime can only ignore the will of the people for so long before they rise up. And trying to do all this with PMC soldiers? Difficult. And very, Very expensive.
Someone else must be bankrolling this for their own reasons. Someone with very deep pockets. Who stands to benefit the most from all this?
Most likely someone with an interest in that refinery. The plant has pipelines connecting with Sochi in Russia and Supsa in Georgia. Crude oil from the Caspian Sea is refined in Sukhumi and then sent on to Russia.
Oil. I wonder if Dozayev knows he's being used. Then again, I wonder if he'd even care. You get all that, Kev? The woman with Dozayev. That's Mistral?
Yep, the only female member of the Winds of Destruction. The name is from a cold, dry regional wind in France that blows from the Alps down to the
Oh
Mediterranean.
yeah, I forgot that.
She French?
So the Winds
Yep.
of Destruction, all
Born in
their names
Algeria,
are
though.
like weird,
It was a
obscure
French
names for
colony until
winds.
they declared independence in the early 60s. Haha, but you already knew that.
Yeah. They were the last French colony in Africa.
You know your history. Plenty of French colonial families still live there. Pied Noir, they're called.
I've heard the term. The main character in that Camus novel, The Stranger, was one.
You also find a lot of Algerians who've immigrated to France, although they put a stop to that a while ago.
Yeah. A lot of European countries seem to be clamping down on immigration lately.
Mistral joined the Foreign Legion to get her citizenship.
Andre, come on, that's not
Woman
fair.
legionnaire?
Everything is a
And not the
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
first. There
at
was
this
one
point.
that served in the North Africa campaign during World War II. Anyway, Mistral's been doing
The
PMC
entirety
work
of
ever
Lord of
since
the
her Legion
Rings is now a
discharge.
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
We're not sure why she went cyborg. She's officially leading the force at the refinery, but she is also a combatant. Don't have anything on her combat style, but do not underestimate her. The Winds of Destruction are trained killers, all of them. They didn't let her in because of her looks.
I don't need a reminder. I won't let my guard down.
Yeah, but, speaking of her looks, she's got, well, I mean, a couple of huge... Look, just don't get distracted, okay?
Sounds like you should take your own advice there, Kev. So
I
these
want Doctor's
self-repair
opinion.
units in the other cyborgs, they mean they can heal themselves at any time?
Indeed. It is typically a slow process, not much faster than a regular human body heals a wound.
And you didn't think it was a good idea to give me one of these things?
Certainly not. We removed all extraneous options in your case to maximize power and speed, you know.
Healing wounds is extraneous?
Your ability to absorb the nanopaste agent is far more efficient, right?
He is right, though.
With it, your wounds heal almost instantly.
I know, but...
And a standard repair unit, once depleted, is nothing but an empty shell inside you. Dead weight.
I get that, Doc, but it also means I need to constantly be grabbing them out of enemies.
No, it doesn't. Don't be silly. Simply avoid taking damage and you will be fine.
Yeah, simple.
Do you know why he sounds weird, Chibi? I'm guessing this here, but it's probably because you've seen so many of the memes recently by Funny Wes. And, like, that was a problem for me, where I'm like, Raiden doesn't sound right. Oh wait, this is his actual voice, not the parody version. How did you not see me? Holy fuck, you are the worst god ever. Turn around.
Enemy sighted!
Ah, he's got it.
Get off!
Oh, I just stabbed him with... What am I using right now? What sword is this? This is the stun baton. It doesn't seem like it stuns them, it still cuts pretty effectively. That's not the case with a wooden sword. That makes cutting impossible. Alright, so... probably we'll go with the HF longsword. lose interest in? Exactly 0 seconds. There we go.
Excellent. Very well done.
I believe there's enemies over here. I know how I can get around behind them. Oh shit. Oh fuck, the stone is really bad. Oh, this sword's pretty good. It's got a long reach. I need to figure out the timing on that for like the max charge. Hold on. Okay, so the animation continues, but I think he's already fully charged once the second spark happens. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it takes 3 seconds.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice. Up above you!
Alright, here we go. Helicopters.
Right. The cliff is just ahead at the end of the old city. Beyond that is the refinery's backyard.
So what? It's a sheer drop? The refinery's not connected to the city at all?
No, it was only built 2 years ago. There should be a narrow path around there
Well, how
that
does
leads
anybody
to the
get to
plant.
work then?
It is protected by
Oh,
a fence.
maybe it's
that
all
probably
automated.
you can cut your way through.
Probably.
Don't get cocky. Most likely it is Desperado running security down there.
Nope, no. God damn it. Okay, these things can be annoying. Let's see if I can do the spin attack. Nope. It has a really long start. Okay, maybe I can do it in the end.
Watch out! They keep
No.
on coming!
Okay, maybe I can go first. 1 second. You've got to be on the ground for the entire thing. There we go. That's what I was going for. So when I was trying to do the achievement for completing 10 battles without killing anyone, I was using the wooden sword, and the wooden sword can't cut like this. So anytime the game was like, oh here, just cut your way through, I'm like, I can't. Like, I straight up just can't. And I had to keep switching back to regular weapons in order to get through just a small fence. So when I'm in the next corridor, I'm going to try using the codec, because there's a particular conversation I want to try and trigger. I'm pretty sure is around
there are
here.
active IR sensors in the area. Part of factory security, no doubt, but the enemy may be using it.
Okay, so
So, Kev, what exactly goes on here anyway? I mean, obviously refining oil, but what else involved with that? How careful do I need to be?
Skip that week in science class, huh? All right. How much do you know already?
Just the basics. They take crude and refine it into gas and stuff. Other usable fuels, right?
Well, yeah, and stuff. Kerosene, liquefied petroleum gas, naphtha, jet fuel.
Naphtha.
The raw material for ethylene, which is then the raw material for polyethylene and other plastics. Crude oil's used for a lot more than just fuel, you know.
I did not
These
know that
days,
plastic was
it's
made
the
from
core
fuel.
component of just about every chemical product.
Okay.
Crude contains a lot of molecular hydrocarbons and impurities. The refinery distills and extracts these hydrocarbons at their different boiling points. Once the impurities are removed, what's left can be used to make gasoline and so on.
Right. So, pretty much exactly what I said in the first place.
Oh, well, if you know all this already, I guess we're done here.
I could use a bit more detail on...
All right, cool then. Kevin out.
Alright.
Hey, so, Kev, buddy, about the refinery.
Copy. So, the tall, lighter, the heavy, there's a, you see that?
It's-
Yeah. Next door you have a power, and it's also...
Yeah, this is not what I wanted.
Places like Germany and Japan, people get real... Right. FYI, we just confirmed with the client for your next mission.
Great. How about we finish this one first, though? I'd like to see my family again someday, you know? My son's going to forget he even has a father.
90-day contracting tour, buddy. We're all in the same boat. Man, feels like ages since I was back in Virginia.
I don't know about in the same boat. These guys are out to tear me limb from limb. Worst you are EMF desk jockeys have to worry about are paper cuts.
All right. Guess you don't want to hear what your old friends are up to then.
Who is it?
Desperado.
Where is it this time?
Mexico. Apparently they've got some
Ah,
kind
there you
of
go. Let's
lab
set up
in
for the second
Guadalajara.
mission.
You're going in to investigate claims of human trafficking and illegal dumping.
So that's
And
why
our
we go to
client?
Mexico.
Who's picking up the tab? If we're planning to play police all of a sudden, we're gonna need some kind of budget.
No worries there. It's a human rights group we've worked with a few times before. They were conducting their own trafficking investigation when Desperado came up.
Understood. You can brief me when I get back.
Roger that.
Okay,
Kev.
I'm sure it's with Kev.
Let's go over everything we have.
Roger this.
Makes sense.
Looks like it says here their financials are handled by a separate company based...
The preferred tax haven of megacorps everywhere.
Probably why they incorporated in Delaware in the first place. Loose tax laws. Funneling it all through the Caribbean must help with the money laundering, though. There's still a lot we don't know about them. They're a PMC in name only. Reignite conflicts and walk off with all the... They also have ties to the drug...
Sounds like a...
We
Come on,
confirmed
where's the
3
one I
key
want?
captains in the captain.
Side...
Yep.
No.
I did...
Yeah, well, different as you can attest, Mr. LB. Sorry, man, but I have to ask. Where did Mr. Lightning Bolt come from anyway?
Ugh, seriously? All
Yeah,
right.
it's where the
Well, I told you where I
Desperado's
got
based.
Raiden from, right? World War II, the Japanese had a plane called Raiden. The Allies named it Jack.
Yeah, I remember.
And my real name's Jack. So yeah, they codenamed me Raiden.
They being the Patriots.
Mm-hmm. Never really suited me. But it's better than... Jack just reminds me too much of the past.
I hear you.
Someone once told me, you can
Here it
find
is,
your own
Dash.
name and your own future. After that, I dropped Jack for good.
Right. And this lightning bolt business?
Well, the Rye part of Raiden means thunder, and Den is electric. So Raiden is basically lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was explaining that to Inmani, and he just busted out laughing.
So he called you that as a joke? He was basically just giving you shit.
Yeah, he actually had a pretty good sense of humor. He was one of the most charismatic men I'd ever met. I don't know much about politics, but being around him, you could just tell he was a natural leader.
Such a goddamn shame.
Mm-hmm. I won't let it happen again. Desperado ends here. Comic book villains and all.
Yeah. We're counting on you, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Ugh.
So Raiden, who was this that told you to find your own name?
Here it is, Dash.
Before
This
you
is the
stopped
one I
going by
wanted.
Jack.
The one and only Solid Snake. Hero of Outer Heaven, Zanzibar Land, Shadow Moses. The list goes on.
Right. Guy's a legend. I forgot you knew him so well.
Yeah, he saved my ass at Big Shell. Not to mention a few times after that. I've lost count. In terms of pure combat ability, he's one of the greatest soldiers I've ever seen. But it's not only that. He knows what's right, and he just gets it done, period. No one can stop him. I've learned a lot from him. He'd kill me if he heard me talking about him like this.
Wow. I didn't know you were such a fanboy. I thought you were gonna start crying there for a sec.
Very funny, Kev.
Seriously, though, did Snake know he had a stalker? Hey, relax. I'm only ribbing you. I just wish I got to meet the guy, you know?
I know.
You're no fun.
So that is the only time they ever talk about Solid Snake in this game. That's the one and only conversation. And it sounds like he's dead, but they leave it purposefully vague. Yeah, so I can do this one. Jump over this. Almost got spotted by the camera. Whoa. Those cameras are pretty shit. Like, that laser pointer is literally the only place where they can spot you. It's not like their general field of view, it's like the laser has to actually touch you. Oh no, I ruined my perfect stealth throw. Oh well. Juggling. I've never done that before. Sliding juggling. The draw move is pretty damn powerful if you can pull it off. Alright, he's on his way. Oh shit. Radar? It's radar. Oh, laser. Okay, I get it now. Alright. Oh, this is going so horribly. God damn it. There's so many turns.
I got him.
Moments like this, I really wish I just had a regular fucking gun.
Over here. I got him.
Oh my fucking god. I almost fucking died to a security camera. That was fucking embarrassing. Oh no, not again. I'm gonna drop in here. And I forget what's down here. Oh, yes. Healing Paste. I needed that. Hey Dash, look what I found. It's a cardboard box. So those are the MIB, Men in Boxes. There are 5 of them hidden in the game, and getting all 5 of them is what unlocks the wooden sword. Before I do that, is there anything over here? This is a hidden path. Have I come out of the wrong hole? I have a habit of doing that. No. I was expecting like a chest or something in this area, but apparently not. Weird. Maybe there used to be a secret there, and it's something I've collected. Like the permanent health upgrades. Those are in like steel, like blue boxes. And I don't know if they disappear once you've found them.
I was wondering when you'd come, Jack the Ripper.
No one calls me that anymore. Dosaev, where is he?
I can show you a better time than that crusty old bear.
You're in charge here?
I am Mistral, the cold wind of France. And your reputation precedes you. Liberian, but white as snow. A natural-born killer, even as a child.
That was a long time ago.
I was born in Algeria myself, you know? I'm only half French.
And?
We had our own civil war in the 90s. So you see? Cut from the same cloth, you and I.
You don't know me.
I lost my whole family. Everything. But I butchered those fuckers. My family's killers. That's when I realized I am a killer too. And a good one at that. I slaughtered dozens in Iraq, in Afghanistan. I'd found my calling.
Proud of that, are you?
What happened, happened. To be honest, I found it quite dull.
Oh no, she's shedding
My
the thickness
enemies fell like
to
dominoes,
reveal more thickness.
one after another. Not once did I feel threatened. I was adrift, without challenge, without purpose. At times, I even envied my prey. At least they had a cause to die for. And then, I met him.
Got a couple of notifications I had to look at. I've been talking to an artist about getting a commission, and they just sent me the invoice for it,
And
so I'm going to
I
deal
knew
with
what
that
I
after
had
the
been
stream.
missing. His ideals gave my life meaning. Ideals, Jack. What are yours?
I protect the weak.
Still? So
And
naive.
hands. So many hands.
And if I must kill to protect them, then so
She's got
be
lots of
it.
hands on her walls. Oh, wait, what?
It seems we have less in common than I thought.
I'll take that as a compliment.
If you would kill for your ideals, then surely you are ready to die for them.
It's such a cool, like, reimagining of those little bots. Because, like, in MGS4, they were just like these little scouts that the geckos would use to get into places they couldn't fit.
Come, manga. Don't you want to play?
Shit. Yeah, I'm not doing too well here. There we go. Break the staff. Go on the offensive. I should just give up on that draw move. It honestly is kind of terrible. It takes way too long. Oh shit, okay. If I can parry that. Like perfect parry angle. There we go.
I can handle a lot more than this. Ready to slice off some more?
Should make use of the dodge move more because I'm finding I'm not reliable parrying anymore. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. You can perfect parry and you get to break the staff. It gives me no end of satisfaction to know that Dash has not seen any of this. Oh, Chibi, have you never seen the actual game as well?
So this is how they felt. Dying.
This game's great, I fucking love it. Its biggest problem was its camera, and the mod has mostly solved that. It's still a little awkward in places, but it used to be much
Do
worse.
not need apology. I need you alive.
But I know you will never.
It's overdose, I am. Surrender.
Oh shit. What the fuck? Hello? Guys, are we still live? What happened? Did the stream die? Okay, yeah, because my timer's reset. It says I'm 0 seconds. But if everyone's here, then okay. Did you miss much? I don't know when it cut out.
Translation.
Why would I surrender? We are exactly where I want.
Okay, as long as it's fine now.
Shit.
Built with Russian money to make Russian money. It is no plan for Abkhaz. It is their prison. But now, they will be free!
Damn. Crazy son of a bitch.
Raiden? Raiden, what happened?
Bastard blew himself up.
I see. Time to get you out of there. We're sending a helicopter. Secure and
Yeah, Chibi, what I was saying was, this game's amazing. Like,
Understood.
if you ever see it on sale on Steam, you should get it. It's great. And like, when it goes on sale, it's like dirt cheap.